Glitch City, 27x AD. A city that shouldn't exist. A tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them stand the White Knights. I didn't get a chance to read that. I'll read faster. Here, brutality in all its form is an everyday reality. The quality of life for all non-powerful decreases at an alarming rate. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. Some look for ways to escape this place, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of the glass. On a small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can find the Hall A of the BTC certified... Fuck! But that's a mouthful, so we'll just call it Valhalla. They really give you no time to read, man. A small oasis in the middle of a concrete desert. A fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. And it's here where this story unfolds. Man, they really give you no time to read. Hello. Today, as the #1 self-proclaimed Valhalla fan on Twitter, I'll be playing Valhalla for the very first time. Of course, I'm joking, but it's funny. Question. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's turn everything down for like 2 seconds. I need a second to think. Anyways, of course I'm joking. How can I be a fan of something if I've never played it? It's not like that's been the talk of the town lately online, right? About pretending to know about video games while having never played said video game. Right, guys? Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, and then I just want to quickly okay. I just wanted to make sure everything's good. So anyways, we're playing Valhalla. I've been wanting to play this game for a hot little minute, but I just never got around to purchasing it and buying it until recently with the Steam sale that happened last week or 2 weeks ago at this point. I don't actually know. Anyways, let's play. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. Does that good time include me being able to read the dialogue boxes without it moving auto forward? I guess we'll find out. Anna. Psst. Hey, over here. Ooh. How's that for an entrance? How'd you do that? Oh. Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. Corgis? And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya. Exclamation mark. Oh. Yawn. Just a dream. Hmm? There's something near the door. Chapter 1. Primera. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Welcome, Jill. Boss and me. 4. So who was that letter from? Nobody. Okay, settings. That's just normal settings. I guess let's make a save. Oh, I can change the song. Yeah, the augmented eye. Mass emigration continues as Wanderlanders are the newest threat. Cyborg and Heels return next year. Oh, he can actually... 4. His acting is unnatural. I don't think he cares about the rules of nature anyway. Who is 4? Is that the cat? Would you leave? Not without you. Okay, I think it's the cat. Mass emigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments by Kimberly LaVallette. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, Glitch City citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They'll learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye, but they apply what they learn somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Wanderlanders. I wonder what Alma thinks of this whole thing. Wanderlanders are the newest threat to your security, by Kimberly as well. If you thought that Alice_Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January. The group declared during a stream, shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. The people behind the Wanderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes. Sorry, not costumes, customs during the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. Cyborg and Heels returns next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome by Lana Smithy. The popular show Cyborg and Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg and Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Phenomenal. Director Quentin Hayter explained Cyborg and Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before. A niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. Amazing. Says we can add an app, but I guess we can't do anything just yet. Alright, so we need to make 800 buckaroonies. Can I interact with anything else here? Does that shirt say slut? Phenomenal. Tuesday, December 13th. Good evening. Ah, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? When you let people call you Jules? It's a bit loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a tiny bit. It's just a bit loud. I definitely don't hate the music though. The music is pretty poppin'. When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff, and did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yeah, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. I was wondering if she was just going to say it the whole time. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there are all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill. Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with a sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. Manly? What's a manly drink? Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Gill. When done, press the mix button and then press it again to stop mixing. Like the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker's still moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then there should be no problem. Sigh. Gil wants either a sugar rush or a piano man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press the reset button and try again. BTC recipe book. Welcome back, Jill. I'm gonna do my best to give to give every character a unique voice. Why? Because it's funny that way. All right, how do we use a navigation bar? Okay. Okay, problem. What is a navigation bar? Do I type? Oh, here we go. My bad. Okay, by name. I guess let's make a sugar rush. 150 bucks. A sugar rush is 2 aldehyde and 1 powder delta with optional carmatrine, all mixed. Sweet, light, and fruity, as girly as it gets. Sweet, girly, happy. Are those like keywords? Oh, I think so. Bitter, manly, burning. Okay, yeah, so those are like keywords you can use to like search stuff, I guess. Okay, so 2 aldehyde, 1 powder delta, and cartramine. Wait, how long do I mix? How long do I mix? Is there a limit? Can you over mix? Is that a thing? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Stop? Well. I don't know what that is. I think I messed up. Let's try again. Maybe I mixed it for too long. You know what? Sure, let's serve it. Okay, I guess I cannot serve it. It says all mixed. Does that mean like we just gotta let it keep going? I don't know. I've never bartended before, nor have I ever seen bartending in action, so I don't know. This is all new to me. Maybe now it's good? I have no idea. Is there a way to tell? So the answer to that question is no. Oh, there we go. Here, happy now? A little, but not quite. Let's do one more. Sigh. I know. Please humor me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when the shaker starts moving faster. Ah, I see the issue. I was blending the drink. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. Check ice and age buttons on the side to select the one you need. And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice tab. It should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. It's not something you should mind though, just a fun fact. Give me a moon blast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said. Yeah. By flavor. Oh, I don't know all the flavors yet. Moon blast. 6 of them? Oh my goodness. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Ice. And blend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. So it looks like about like 7 shakes? No relation to the Hadron Cannon you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. A what? Here, did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry to hold you. Let's get working. Yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. Okay. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional carbotrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional carbotrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carbotrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys! Oh, bye! Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There's 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. Sigh. You think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well. So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. That out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This phone needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before we can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. There are a lot of songs. Choose. Okay. Loading preview. You know what? Let's just go down the list. Sounds good. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, you get me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. He wants a beer. He looks like quite the big guy, though. Beer. Okay, 1 Adelheid, 2 Bronson, Powder, Flanger Guide, and 4 Carbotrine. All mixed. 3, 4. Here you go. Oh no, this ain't gonna cut it. Give me a big one. Sure. All right, you want some big beer? So to make it big, we just double the ingredients. So 2, 4, 2, 4, and then 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Fuck. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit. 1, 2. Wait, that's my first day. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck, why are we getting, why are you doing this to me? I was saying this was, oh, maybe I have to double the 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, maybe that's my problem. Ah, okay, I think I misunderstood when Gillian was talking about like the Karmatrine and like how it affects the thing. How about this one? Ah, yes, now this one's fit for a man like me. Right. You're lucky I wasn't a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. There's a 3rd New Jersey? Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. A day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. For the kids? For the missus, okay, but for the kids? What kind of plastic surgery are you doing on the kids? Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you're right about the hacker. Just say you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker. But not all the daily stories about murder. Oh my gosh, I can't read. But not all the daily stories about murder and other horrors. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now, you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck? That's not enough. They need the full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you who avoid the murder stories will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everybody else. They might also write about how everyone likes us, certain something that... Sorry, I just got brain blasted. Everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about it is that they know half our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... no, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your pages are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit. Forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visited. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. It wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes his beers. If they come cheaper in bulk by the store. That's a hard voice to do. One beer. Oh yeah, this is beer, all right. Keep it up, kid. You'll get better someday. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here. Thank you very much. What was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. I gotta think of a better voice for Gillian. I can only... I don't know. I'll practice. Don't be offended by what I said, kid. I'm not insulting the building. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people, especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love? Fall from grace? Oh, excuse me. Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. We thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always love to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers, this sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the only ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't be acknowledged in the first place. I dare say that's a apt description for the current times, no? You like your big words, eh, Brett? Well, two could play that game of... Huh? Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe, why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched? Oh my god. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Alana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway. Eventually, the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan! Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. A boss is just a title. It's too impersonal, cold. That's it? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general, but Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no, but I want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss, or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something, what was it? Drink, another one, do you? Yes. You know what, third time's a charm, give me a beer. Alright. First time's a charm for what anyway, better get him that beer. The song's kind of popping off. One beer. Yeah, I guess this one's good enough for now. Good to hear. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? Didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there's no local investors. Why? Just want to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck hotter than my first wife's mouth? Okay. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork, and I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what the other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again. Jew! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? The kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh. You'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fast. Wait, no, that's... Fuck, I'm... Hold on. My god, Donovan killed my throat already.
Big gut punch, fast.
Alright. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Age. Optional Carmatrine? Here.
You can actually do it then.
This crack house is a bar. Hellhole, crack house.
It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here?
I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister.
What the hell do you care?
The payment registry says... sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend.
But it's Tuesday.
Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless.
If I pay you, will you come with me to my motel for a couple of hours?
No.
And then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks.
Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then?
Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here. She's a regular here and all, and I'm starting to doubt her tastes.
Regular? Can I ask who?
No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste.
Hey Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink, where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience?
No, nothing.
That's an interesting change of heart.
I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here.
You know my boss?
I don't know her, but I know who she is. Donna Zane, the Red Comet. That woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one.
That's an achievement and title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm?
I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true.
You've had an interesting change of attitude.
I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them.
Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca.
An alpaca?
Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else?
Give me a pile driver, please.
Please? Here's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver? I honestly feel like suplexing him. Oh, at least he said please. 3 Bronson, 3 Flugigi hide, and 4 Carmatrine. All mixed. Bing, bing, bing. Here.
It's fine, I guess.
Hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? What the fuck kind of question is that? What are we... What? You know, just... Yeah, that's an appropriate response. Just don't answer. I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. I'll take that as a yes.
I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you.
I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them.
Does that mean you really faked the orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience.
Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now?
Not really. I'll just think about people making polite comments about this crack house.
Sigh. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you were drinking a bit quickly?
That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver.
Alright. I'm a fringe weaver. 1 Aldehyde, 9 Carmatrine. Holy shit. You only said that Carmatrine's like get some super drunk. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Age and mix. Trying to drink it too fast.
That's up to me.
Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like hungry?
No, I mean empty like there's a thought of you missing.
Can't say I particularly have.
I just feel there's a part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get to do something and I just can't satisfy.
Have you tried taking up a hobby? Might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it.
Any suggestions?
Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising.
Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative.
Which is... bitches and alcohol! Good answer, Ingram. Good answer.
I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I went to burn my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. I wanted somewhere amusing and way cheap.
I also hired a girl and act like my daughter for a day. What the fuck? Never mind. Bad answer. Never mind. Bad answer. Never mind. Bad answer. I take back what I said. I also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now.
Nothing seems to do it.
Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't funk puppies, at least you shouldn't. I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help.
I was expecting you to help me, or to believe me.
Huh? Could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady.
Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me.
Please come again.
Don't count on it.
Good. I changed his voice up there a few times. Like, I don't really force my voice before to voice characters, so this is gonna be kind of hard. You, boss, I'm gonna take my break. All right. 2069. Well, we seem to have jumped forward a bit in time. It's now safe to keep playing. At least it didn't get locked up this time. Ah. Well, I don't know where we left off. Let's just go like this. Okay then, back in action. Fuck, a robot. How the fuck am I gonna voice a robot? I mean, obviously you can do a robot voice, but... Good evening. Good evening. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, it's a helmet, not a robot. Oh, sorry, it's so comfortable. You just forgot to have it on. Is this better? Yes, thank you. What can I get you, miss? Master Specialist, C.P. Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say. What can I get for you, Say? Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great, and especially not in the big. More so, I have to get up early tomorrow, and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one. That's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Okay, something sweet and icy. Maybe Sparkle Star? No. Maybe Sugar Rush? No. Icy. We need something icy. Blue Fairy. Moon Blast. Maybe a Moon Blast? Let's see what else we got. Brantini. I'm assuming you want something that's on the rocks. Something small, sweet, and icy. I feel like maybe a Moon Blast. Should be fine. Okay. We'll see. There you go. Here you are. Ah, yes, this is just what I needed, thanks. We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, to heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the one who assists the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our pledge of allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything might happen on our watch. Ah, yes. The three things that will commonly happen on any police watch, which is burglary, rape, and a car crash. Oh my god. It's like one of these things is not like the other kind of scenario. Oh, all are serious, but one is a bit more. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? No, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No, but those are sights, and they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you? You actually meant size? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest and longest of such sighs from people after everything's said and done, but don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy, a classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work?
I'm sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can.
No problem. Don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find you. Pipe. Classy. Something classy. Hmm. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. Cobalt Velvet. It's like champagne served on a cup that had a bit of cola left. Probably not that one. It's like drinking it's like drinking ethylene alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Probably not that one. Mercury Blast. No thermometer was harmed in the creation of this drink. We're nothing but mammals after all. Something simple. Probably a brandini, methinks. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1. Age mix. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kinds of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's her name? You know my name. Now I want to know yours. Oh sure, just call me Jill. Jill, Jill. Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian? Julianne. Do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell on it too much. Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine. It's soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to a clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in the hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then, I felt like this was my calling. But I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh. It's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kind of guide myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad of a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes: rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up the process. But a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird under-the-table deals. Interesting. There's also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed when they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called a martini? Brandini? No, I'm pretty sure it's martini. It's Brandini. Trust me, I'll get you one. She wants a sorry, a Brandini. Bro, that's the one I just made, bro. Phenomenal. Here, see? Huh? You were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place, and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into, classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but... Don't worry. I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... What was that? Sounded like an explosion. I better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I gotta check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. But where am I? Where am I? Good evening, and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Welcome to Valhalla as someone who was knocked out. I'm gonna try to be served down just a tiny bit more. Maybe the SFX just a bit up. Alright. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Ignis's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife. I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? And what were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists! The whole lot of you! No, we are not rapists. You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, and have your horrible way with me, then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Murder, 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 murder. Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down, or to throw at her face. Think carefully, Jill. Give her something that'll calm her down. I guess let's go. You know what? Let's go through the drinks and see if there's like one. Let's go through all the drinks. Alright, bad touch for nothing but mammals after all. Beer. Beer has become a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. Bleeding Jane. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. Bloom Light. It's so unnecessarily brown. Blue Fairy. One of these will make all your teeth turn blue. Hope you brush them well. Brantini, 8 out of 10 smug out. Yeah, we got that one. Cobalt Velvet. It's like champagne served in a cup that had a bit of cola last. We read that one. Crevice Spike. It will knock the drunkenness out of you or knock you out cold. Fluffy Dream. A couple of these will make your tongue feel velvety. More of them and you'll be sleeping soundly. Ooh. Maybe this one's something soft? Fringe Weaver. We already see that one. Frothy Water. PG rated shows. Favorite beer Ursat since 2040. Grizzly Temple. This one's kind of unbearable. It's mostly for fans of the movie it was used in. Gut Punch. It's supposed to mean a punch made of innards, but the name actually describes what you feel while drinking it. Mars Blast. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. And then we got the Mercury Blast ready. Moon Blast. Piano Man. This drink does not represent the opinions of the Bar Pianist Union or its associates. Piano Woman. It was originally called Pretty Woman, but too many people complained there should be a piano woman if there was a piano man. Pile Driver. It doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Sparkle Star. They used to actually sparkle, but too many complaints about skin problem made them redesign the drink without the sparkling. Sugar Rush. Sunshine Cloud. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. Suplex. A small twist on the Pile Driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. Zen Star. You'd think something so balanced would actually taste nice, you'd be dead wrong. You'd be dead wrong. Maybe something soft? With a bottled fedora? Something that'll calm her down. I mean, soft it's like promo classy, but soft isn't a type of drink. Something that'll calm her down. Happy. Maybe something that'll make her happy? Let's try. I don't know. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down? What did you spice it with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no, I wouldn't even think of it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention, I didn't have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... brrr. Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so nosy. Nosy? Noisy. Any damage? The hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about... oh my god! How? Why? How? I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem, then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point, but first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain, sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offer it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and that your work does not and that your work does matter. I'm not sure you should drink it all so fast. So how was it? It was good, I guess. It'll help me calm down a bit, I think. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired, sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what. Your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone in here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just got the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. She's asking for a piano man. You don't see a woman asking for a piano man every day. Home 2, 3, 5, 5, 3 rocks mix. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. Why? What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that? Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So, is this how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work? I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet. Oh, I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled this nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So you believe me? I do. You have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things. He just wants people to have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... Why are you working then? Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's hard. It's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point, I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes or dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One brandini, please. Coming right up. She wants a brandini. Sorry, a martini. Ah, a brandini! Yeah, that. No! I messed up. Okay. Slowly. Whew. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I forgot. 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, age, mix. Here. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. Hey Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really, it just kind of happened. One thing led to another and bam, bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julian arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior. Oh, childish dreams. Yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast at me. So no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the way, I became a bartender. I see. Finally! Those dogs left a mess I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Jill, I'm gonna leave early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Sure. Who is he? A ghost. Nobody should worry about. Oh. I heard that! Why were you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idolize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. Well, what I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you and come again. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? And Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he's staying. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Yay! Money! Your membership will be unlike your on the 17th. Okay. Jill is lost in thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Danger You. You can now visit JC Elton. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? My ghost took my money. Danger You, dangerous opinions. Is this like a thread board? Also, it's very funny that Jill has a poster of her boss that just says best boss. Miki concert. Is there like a forum? Miki concert. Okay, so let's limit all the concert conversations to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Boyfriend. Why would you lie on the internet? Haha, oh wow. Fucking normies, get out! That is so cute. And on. Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes. So you're finally going to confess? Oh my god, this is going to be the cutest thing ever. But I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Miki shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You will understand once you are there with her. Miki concerts are some magical shit. Miki concert too. In the last thread, Anna wanted to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. And how is she? I bet she was one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch her signals. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult. And you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop. I'm going to marry Miki. Stop being an attention whore. We are here for Miki. Come on, Anna. Don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Miki sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here just wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now who's the attention whore again? Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. What it says on the tin. So what's the news on them? Drawing a blank, RN. We haven't heard of Alice in a while. Now that I think about it. Or now that I think of it. You think they were planning something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as it is, lol. Lol, we're going to be attacked and it'll be funny to see those white knight fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny ASCII drawing and a message something like, happy not birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least you could try with your baits. Amazing. Okay. This is a local woman, local hero. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them mid-air and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. Honestly, it's probably Dana. It's probably our boss. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes. And with a total of 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good because it sucks. It sucks so much. I barf a little every time I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. I can't even finish this article. I'm sorry, everyone. I have to puke. Blur. I hope it's put out the sale. I think Alice Rabbit might be a dog. Don't trust this dog. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds. So why is it impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? Well, it makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe... Alright. I can't highlight this, right? Alright. Let me grab a binary thingy and I'll type that in and tell you what it says. Okay. I typed it in and I think I missed a few things, but it says the retribution is... Well, I say I mistyped a few things because it's just the retribution is CO, but I guess it's the retribution is coming. Uh-oh. That sounds no bueno. Oh, we got shot. Ah, we can buy figurines. Let's see. Jill wants a hollow plant? Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She was truly focused at work. Okay, I see. So I guess you have to buy stuff or else Jill will not work as efficiently. Because she'll be like, fuck, I wish I bought that plant. Understandable. Alright. Oof. That was a lot of talking. I mean, this is just like, I said, this is a game with a lot of talking, so... Oh, my throat hurts now, so I'm gonna stop here. So far, a really cool game. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. Very chill. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.